Medical tourism, traveling to another country to receive health care. The term might be new to you, but the idea is not.
Medical tourism has been around for decades. In Asia and Europe, people have been traveling for health care to different countries, and the primary reason that they do that is in Europe and Asia for better health care in most cases, or more affordable health care.
If you've ever considered plastic surgery but high prices or your medical insurance are holding you back, you may be interested to know about a new and growing trend, traveling abroad for surgery. Hundreds of thousands of Americans are heading overseas, saving thousands of dollars for a little nip and tuck.
The white sandy beaches of exotic locales have often been a place for people trying to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But they're quickly becoming a hotspot for those trying to escape something else: the skyrocketing costs of health care.
Well, it's Saturday, so I can be able to go on tomorrow.
Daddy's gonna be so excited.
That killed him.
With millions of Americans lacking adequate insurance, many are going abroad to save on pricey medical procedures. For years, people have been traveling to tropical destinations to squeeze a little nip and tuck between some R&R. But medical tourism is expanding to more than just cosmetics, as consumers discover they can save as much as 80% on much-needed medical procedures. A heart bypass that costs around $100,000 in North America can cost as little as $7,000 in India. A $40,000 hip replacement costs less than half of that in France. Figures like that are even causing some businesses to look at out-of-country care for their employees. If you're questioning the safety of medical tourism, you are not alone. The growing trend has caught the eye of Congress, where hearings are being held on the subject.
Professionals who study and work in the industry say it's primarily because of cost that Americans are choosing to board a plane and seek treatment in other countries. For 2005, it's estimated 500,000 Americans ventured abroad to receive treatment, everything from cardiac surgery to facelifts to dental work. Yet there's some dispute whether this is truly a healthcare movement or a political tool, or both.
Individuals who have no insurance may be seeking care in other countries, and that's getting the press. But in reality, there's no corporation, there's no corporate movement, and there's no movement on a large scale to actually send people overseas for care.
The numbers vary as to how large an opportunity medical tourism is or will be for Americans. Author Maggie Grace, who witnessed firsthand healthcare in another country, will tell you it's a great option, but not the answer for everyone.
I have elderly parents, and I would be very reluctant to put them on a 16-hour flight or a 24-hour flight to India, regardless of what the facility was like there. Just the travel itself can be so daunting.
Besides personal obstacles, proponents of medical tourism say there remains in our society the ever-pervasive question of quality in foreign health care.
It's so foreign to Americans to think in terms of health care being available that's as good as what we get in this country, that it's available in some other country. That's just a foreign concept to most of us. It was to me. 3 years ago, I had never heard of medical tourism until I started investigating it with a group of our employees. One barrier is the public perception, no doubt. Second barrier is just the physical aspect of traveling abroad.
Some give better reviews of the options than others.
The quality of care in many international hospitals is very, very high. There are a lot of hospitals that are JCI accredited. There are hospitals that are not JCI accredited but have qualified surgeons who are either board certified in the U.S. or were trained and experienced in the U.S.
People who are medical tourists are at their last resort, right? So they're willing to forego safety, security, accreditation to go get a procedure for a low cost.
While opinions vary on the nature of the market, experts agree there are a number of barriers before there is a true globalization of healthcare. State licensing laws, legal liability issues, restriction on collaboration among healthcare providers, lack of follow-up care, and a lack of information are some of the hurdles.
There's not one place that you can go for this information. What you have is you have different websites for different hospitals, and you need to sift through them and hope that they're providing information on quality care indicators as well as outcomes on procedures. Most of the time you need to do a lot of emailing or phone calls to get some of that information.
Hurdles aside, most industry professionals we spoke with say medical tourism has the potential to impact healthcare within the United States in a positive way.
In my opinion, the real value of medical tourism is that it opens the medical community here in the United States to the idea that competition is available in other places.
Why would we restrict ourselves just to providing care from Americans? Why can't we think about a global market?
Although medical tourism has generated a lot of buzz lately, the truth is that there is very little reliable information out there and even fewer answers to questions such as how to implement medical tourism in your fully insured or self-funded plans. What are international insurance companies looking for from international hospitals and facilitators? And what are their concerns with quality of care and patient safety? How to legally protect your business when it comes to offering medical tourism? How does a hospital connect to insurance companies or facilitators? These questions and many others need to be answered before you can create an effective strategy to position your company or hospital at the forefront of this rapidly expanding marketplace.
¿Quieres un poquito de vino?
No, no, gracias. No, mañana me hago una pequeña cirugía y el médico me dijo nada de alcohol.
Muy bien, y es una pavada igual. Una prima mía se lo hicieron, mira, te hacen un tajito acá, te la levantan como si fuera un capó y te liman, después te cierran, te cosen, te queda pero divina. Hermosa la idea.
Me opero de amígdalas.
All right, fellas. Push! Push!
Come on, sweetheart.
Hello, guard!
It's the new guy, huh? Yeah. Can you check on him?
All right. Hello?
Got a problem here.
Yeah, can you come here and look at this thing? There's a draft, and there seems to be noises coming from the ventilation room, and it's cold in here. I mean, it shouldn't be like that, right? What the hell? Whoa! What a hole! Hey, have you seen this? Look! You never noticed? Well, you've been lying here for 4 years. Oh, you poor thing.